There are many common challenges with raising deaf children and how to overcome these challenges. To begin with, keeping hearing aids on can be a challenge, especially with younger children who get fitted at only a few months old. Babies and younger children tend to constantly pull hearing aids out and are faced with constant whistling noises when adapting. Young children are also growing rapidly, so this means that they're having to have their ear molds change over and over time. Learning how to communicate with deaf children can also be a struggle. Some of the best methods from hearing parents raising deaf children began with raising gesture use to communicate, then moving on to some simple sign language. With learning the basics of sign language, they start a flow of communication, and communicating comes easier. For some parents, going back to work can also be a challenge. Pushing away from the constant stream of appointments will be hard to adapt to. Finally, getting away from doctors and hospitals for a while can be difficult as well. Finding a deaf-friendly baby group can be difficult too as well. Squeezing into a schedule of health checks for the child and on top of everything else going on in your lives. However, signing up for weekly classes help children interact with other children, expanding communication. This also allows parents to develop support groups with other deaf parents. Creating a nighttime routine can be tricky for deaf children and their parents. From explaining to a child how to properly care for their hearing aids, if they wear any, children can often become distressed after removing their hearing devices from the silence and may find it hard to adapt to removing them. Finding nurseries or daycares can be a challenge as well. Finding a place that knows how to properly handle deaf children and manage equipment can be difficult. Also, working with a child and worrying if they can manage on their own and take care of their own equipment while you're away. Being outdoors with a deaf child can be a bit of a challenge as well. Some people find that being outdoors is particularly difficult on a windy day. Wind could be quite a distraction to children and often cause stress on them when trying to do everyday things like playing on a playground.